28. This is how old I am now, and I would definitely say I am at the tail end of my 20s. And as I'm moving through my 20s, I've always thought it felt like just one big roller coaster. Like one day you know exactly what you're doing, and then the next day you're just completely lost. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because this is everything that they don't tell you in your 20s. In this decade, there are two parts to it, where the first part happens when you're 20 all the way up to when you're 25. And here in this first half, this is where all the people around you will start to tell you that you're still young and that you have all the time in the world, and that you should go out and make mistakes, take risks, and try everything out because you have your whole life ahead of you. And it's here where we feel like we have the most time in our lives. And more times than not, that time that everybody said that we have so much of goes away faster than we think. So I guess when I first entered this decade, I had an idea of what my 20s would be like. But as I'm nearing the end of my 20s, there are still a lot of things that I thought I would have done, but still haven't done yet, with a lot of milestones and goals that I thought I would achieve. So as we move through our 20s, we finally entered the range of 25 to 29. And this is where I'm currently at right now. And this is where it feels like all the time that you once thought you had is suddenly all gone. That time that was supposed to be spent for your social life, your goals, and your hobbies, it feels like it just vanished the moment you hit 25. And here, one minute you're functioning as a full adult, working your full-time job, paying taxes, and watching half your friends pick up new hobbies, while the other half of your friends are getting engaged. And here, it kind of feels like you're expected to have a clear vision on how the rest of your life is going to look like, and every little thing about it, and work towards that. And actually, this whole thing about my 20s really became a real idea sometime around last year, when I was sitting at my desk for the majority of the time, with no hobbies and no idea what I really wanted to do. I kind of just let my work and my full-time job just take over my life for a little bit. And granted, it was kind of a crazy year since I transferred into a new pharmacy and started working with a new team that I actually enjoyed working with. So 1 year passed, and there are things that I told myself that I wanted to do, but I still haven't done yet. And most of those things are the things that I really enjoy doing, like making content and video editing, or just simply collecting Pokemon cards, just to name a few. So lately, I've been trying to put more effort into those exact things again, because I feel like if you're not gonna be intentional on trying to put effort into the things that you once enjoyed or are currently enjoying, those very things are gonna fade over time in your busy life. It's really funny because you go through the first half of this decade with everybody telling you that you have so much time, but all of a sudden, everybody around you, including your friends and family, all expect you to have everything figured out. But the truth is, nobody ever really tells us when to make that switch. Often, we think not knowing what we are doing is actually the hard part. But in reality, not being clear with the choices that you make is ultimately what holds us all back. And a lot of the time, we often think that we need to know every little thing in order to feel prepared and have everything laid out in front of us in order to start something. But it's actually through taking action is when all the next steps are revealed to us. Because the thing is, you can never really prepare to know how fast time moves. Where one day you're 20 years old and in a blink of an eye, you're 28, just like I am. Because from day to day, nothing really seems too different. But when you look back, everything is. And right now, I'm just trying to make time to do all the things that I never got to do, because for some reason, I just didn't make time to do it in my early 20s. I think at one point in my life, all I really wanted was just more time to do the things that I like to do. Like for example, making content or just simply just flying my drone. And I thought all that extra time is gonna come on its own. But in reality, in order to have more time to do the things that you enjoy to do, you have to put in effort to make that time in those days. But as I move through life, I realized that even if I did have the time to do all those things, that doesn't necessarily mean that I would actually do it. And if we are not intentional on how we spend that time, naturally, those time gaps will naturally be filled with something else, such as doom scrolling. Maybe I am being a little bit over the top right now, and maybe I did build some bad habits, but I'm very much done waiting for that time to come. So, it all starts here, right now, on this channel.